The students from Group 1 and Group 2 have just finished their performances. And now it's time for the third group of TOEFL levels. And a student from Cong campus will perform her presentation now. A big hand to welcome Quynh. Quynh, what do you think about the performance of the 1 and the 2? It's very awesome. They were so confident and really did a great job. I think that you are confident enough to finish your presentation. And now it's your time to perform your presentation.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Khong from TOEFL Beginner 2 Khong campus. And today I come here to talk about the topic, something I will choose to represent my country, Vietnam. And I chose Hạ Long Bay. Well, I guess everyone here already know about Hạ Long Bay, right? Well, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a famous travel destination which brings millions of tourists or visitors to the country every year. And Hạ Long Bay is located in Quynh province, Vietnam. And its name, Hạ Long, means descending dragon. Because if you look from the sky, Hạ Long Bay looks just like dragons swimming in the middle of the ocean. Hạ Long Bay has an area of around 1,553 square kilometers, including 1,960 to 2,000 islands. It consists of Bạch Long Vĩ Island and Mai Cửu Long Island. Actually, there are two reasons why I chose Hạ Long Bay to represent my country, Vietnam. First of all, it's a quick landscape with wonderful sights and an awesome ecology. For example, is the Peacock Grotto here. It is surrounded by thick forests with many kinds of animals and plants. And inside the grotto on this rocky wall are mysterious images of dragons and fairies dancing in the middle of wedding of the red prince and the beautiful lady named Cloud, according to an ancient tale about their love. Another example is the surprise cave. The pages in the cave tell us a whole after-ending story of the legendary hero Khong. It is said that after he helped the Vietnamese people to defeat the other invader, he came and lived here with his horse. And not just that, along with these two caves and grotto are more than 1,000 of them, and more than 1,000 more islands with animal shaped like. For example, the kissing Cong islands here. It looks just like two cocks kissing each other, as you can see. Or the Quynh Island, the Toe Island. And all of them have their own unique tale about their history. And the second reason why I chose Hạ Long Bay to represent my country is that it has been awarded and designated by the UNESCO, bringing great pride and honor to Vietnam. In 2000, Hạ Long Bay officially became the UNESCO World Heritage Site. In 2009, the World New Seven Wonder Foundation included the bay on the list for the nominations of the New Seven Natural Wonder of the World. In 2011, the World Monument Fund included the bay in the list of the World Monument Watch. And finally, on 27 December 2012, Hạ Long Bay officially became one of the new 7 natural of the world, which means there will be more and more visitors and tourists visit Vietnam every year, which is a great pride for the country. So, I guess that the two reasons I said above are enough for me to choose the bay to represent my country, Vietnam, a beautiful country with great culture and wonderful landscapes. I guess that should be everything I should say. Thank you for listening.
I have a question for you. Have you ever been to Hạ Long Bay?
I've been gone to Hạ Long Bay 5 times, and 5 or 6 years ago, when my father was working there.
And now it's for her?
Okay, hello Quynh. I have a strong question for you. You said that in 2012, Norway is optioned to be one of the 7 wonders of the nature. So in that year, did you vote for Hanam to be one of the 7 wonders of the nature?
Thank you for the question. Well, actually, in 2012, I did vote for Hanoi, and when the bay became one of the new 7 natural wonders of the world, I was very happy and excited.
And you said that you did vote for Hanoi. How about the friends? Did you encourage them to vote for Hanoi?
Yeah, most of my classmates vote for the bay.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. The question from the chat. And now look at your screen. You will say what question? Which question did you choose?
Number 1.
Number 1. Do you think it's a lucky number? You don't know? Okay, now let's see. Picture or video clip? Oh, a video clip. No. Let's watch.
Nowadays, many modern instruments are widely used in Vietnam. A lot of young people are attracted by these modern instruments and eventually they ignore the traditional ones. In your opinion, why do young people prefer modern instruments to traditional ones? What should we do to encourage the young to use the traditional instruments? Good morning everyone again. I'm Quynh, and the topic this time of mine is that nowadays many modern instruments are widely used in Vietnam, and a lot of young people are attracted to it, and they eventually ignore the traditional instruments. To be honest, I cannot deny that I am also attracted by the modern instruments because the energetic, lively, happy sound they make fit perfectly to the taste of music of young people nowadays. And they bring people to a perfect world, a modern world of fun and games and life. And so some of the young people say that the traditional instruments create some boring, sleepy sounds, that it doesn't like it. But they just don't know, if they just try to spend a little time researching for the music, the traditional instruments, they will be overwhelmed by the emotions that they bring us. The pure, the sad sound that those traditional instruments create, that mix together, draw in front of our eyes a perfect picture of nature, of plants and animals and humans living together. They bring us to the world of history, of knowledge, and of life, which is so very interesting. And because of those reasons, I figured out some ways that can help to encourage the young people to try using the traditional instruments. I think that there should be more music shows where those instruments are played, and young people can come and enjoy the music and try to find out more about it. Or we can act one more subject to the school education, to where they can learn more about traditional music, traditional instruments. They can research, they can listen to the teacher, and they find themselves loving the music. Or also, the schools and universities can organize some trips, some picnics to the traditional museum, to the villages where the instruments are played, where the instruments are exhibited, so that the young children, the young people can understand more about them. So, in the end, I would like to say that it is undeniable that the modern instruments are very attractive. They are modern and they fit perfectly to the taste of music of young people. However, the awesomeness of the traditional instruments, the awesomeness of the folk songs, the awesomeness of the lullabies, just cannot be ignored because they are somehow more awesome than the modern music because they last longer and they last endlessly. But that's the really end. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Quynh.
Hi.
Good morning.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts about traditional musical instrument. You mentioned about lullabies.
Yes.
Can you name one popular Vietnamese lullaby that you are familiar?
Yeah, like Steve Bamboo, Bamboo's voice is a very common lullaby for children. And even my nephew, when he was young, he used to listen to this, and I listened to it with him. And it was sad and it's emotional, but it's just like God wanted to make a beautiful picture of life, of people walking, and of farmers trying to make out the food for us. That is very interesting.
That's wonderful, Quynh. Thank you so much.